These things right here, they make you cooler. But how about instead of doing irreversible damage to your health, they romance. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You is a romance manga by mangaka Jinushi. The title pretty much tells you everything that you need to know. You got two people and they're smoking behind the supermarket. Yes! I've been a fan of this series ever since I picked up my first volume back when I was in the land of the rising sun. At the time, the series was just one volume and I couldn't read Japanese, but I thought it was pretty good from what I could see. And now that we have an anime incoming, or already out depending on when you're watching this train wreck of a video, I figured now would be a pretty damn good time to talk about it. This series is a romance. I know, hard to believe. But what is it about this series in particular that helps it stand out from other anime and manga in this genre? Absolutely nothing. Now that might sound like a bad thing, but if you're someone like me who enjoys the finer things, somebody telling you that this is just another romance anime, that's all I need. The series doesn't do anything groundbreaking, it doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it does give you a good handful of well-written characters, but this time they have lung cancer. Besides the smoking aspect, this series' biggest draw is the age gap romance, which, when handled well, is fucking peak. And this one has two of them. Needless to say, I'm a happy boy. You got the main romance and the obligatory B romance. Both of them age gaps, except you got the younger woman and the older man, and the older woman, younger man. Everybody is eating, especially me. The things I would do for this woman, I cannot state without my lawyer present. But not only is the age gap thing the selling point, it's also probably the greatest turnoff for people. You fucking hooligans. I see you. What, are you afraid you'll taste something? But to be honest, an age gap handled poorly can be pretty fucking bad. And just mentioning the word age gap to people can elicit certain guttural responses. Like my buddy Liam, for example. When I told him about this series, well, to quote him, but let me just be the first to say that this series handles the age gap very well. Now sure, it's a 20-year difference, which is a lot, but it's good, fuck you. The characters are really good, and there's no creep aspect, so just relax, it's not that deep, enjoy the series. Do you think I need medical assistance?
Beware your work swings, my son.
But now we're gonna do a basic plot overview. Sasaki is a 45-year-old Japanese salaryman, aka lonely and depressed. His life is his work and his work is his life. One of the only things that's currently bringing him joy is the smile of Yamada, the cashier at register number 2, and a crisp pack of Newports. Amen, brother. One day while leaving the supermarket, he is summoned by a siren's call to go and smoke behind the supermarket. I'd fold pretty fast, to be honest. But who is smoking behind the supermarket, you might ask? Why? It's Toyama. Wait a goddamn second. Why does Yamada look an awful lot like Toyama, I hear you asking? Well, aren't you a clever little shit? Ding, 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 ding. 10 points to who gives a fucking shit. Yamada is fucking with our boy. She is pretending to be two other people, Toyama and Yamada, so she can have the satisfaction of smoking with him behind the supermarket, and also the satisfaction of being Little Miss Perfect at register number 2. She's having her cake and attempting to eat it as well. Do I get it? Sure. Is it ethical? I don't know. I'll have to reread the Bible. This series is very much a slow burn romance, which I am a big fan of. They both clearly like each other very obviously to everyone around them, but they really don't know how to come to terms with that. Or to put it plainly, they just don't want to admit it. He's an awkward and shy guy who's old enough to be her father, so he has to navigate, not trying to be a creep. She is just a creep, full stop. That is not an issue, by the way. Speaking of definitely not an issue, let's move on to the second romance in this series, and my personal favorite, totally not biased at all. If I had a boss who was in her 40s and looked like this and was obsessed with romance manga, I'd make Waco look like a playdate. All I'm saying is this is peak female form. The tired eyes, When Picasso was painting a painting, do you think he just looked at it and went, oh yeah, that right there, that's my legacy? No, he died hungry. And then 10 years later, people were like, oh, it's beautiful art. I'm just saying it's the same with women. Maybe they're not appreciated at their peak. They need time to marinate. And that's all like, you see that and you're like, all I'm saying is, the longer I look at it, the more I need it. This is now an advertisement. If you are a woman in her 40s who is obsessed with anime, manga, and or Call of Duty zombies and would like to take care of me, please contact me. I'm just a swoon dude in his mid-20s trying to get some, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the... Woo! But now it's time to move on to the artsy-fartsy part of this video. I know you're all so excited for this part. So am I. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video, and do not click off this video. I will eat you. Let's start off with the character design. I think this series does a phenomenal job with this character design. Many series, especially romance series, tend to have protagonists who look exactly the fucking same. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Can you really tell a difference between 90% of those fuckers? Don't lie, do not lie to me. But I do really like the designs in this series. A big stick out for me is Sasaki. He has 3 big physical traits: height, tired eyes, and the Ace Attorney ass slick back hair. He has more going for him than most romance protagonists, let's be honest. And then there's Yamada. Her dual appearance is great, both of them looking very distinct, showing off her customer service and more laid back personalities. The ear piercings are a great touch as well. Overall, just a very solid design. But Sasaki beats her out just a little bit in my opinion, but they're pretty even. The support characters are also great, and I think they are very well designed and look perfect for the roles they're playing in the story. There is 0 designs that I actively dislike. All of them are great, and they make me a happy boy, especially these ones. I like them a lot. Speaking of things I love, the paneling is fantastic. Every page feels unique from the last and utilizes many creative techniques that aren't maybe always necessary, but really make the work feel so much more enjoyable to read. It's really the little things, laying panels on top of panels, having characters sit outside of panels, or simply popping out of the borderline. And also, I gotta mention the backgrounds. They look fantastic, and the series draws perspective extremely well. It looks great. Any series that does this sort of stuff, immediate brownie points in my book. But my book also smells like a new car, which is not a bad smell, but why does my book smell like that? I am genuinely asking. This is not a joke. Help. Well, that's all I really got to say on the series right now. I can't wait to read more, and I am very much looking forward to checking out the anime when that drops soon. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Have you read or do you plan to read Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, or are you waiting for the anime? I'm very curious. I know there's a lot of people out there who are not manga enjoyers, so are you going to be checking the anime when that comes out, or have you already checked it out? Well, let me know down there. I'll see you all again real soon on the next video. Until then, I'm gonna go smoke a pack of Newports.